Welcome to a Wednesday night edition of KitSZN. We got some fun stuff in store, and as Andy says, what's up, nerds? We are nerding out on some kits and just trying to keep ourselves busy as the year wraps up here on KitSZN. Because USL is coming to an end. At least the men's sides on League One Championship. So we got to wrap up eventually too, because otherwise we'll never stop, and we can't do that.
Can't stop. KitSZN is all season.
It is, but I need like a 4-month break, and I think you do, my friend, as well. So
KitSZN is getting in the way of my soccer, which is still irony. I know. Irony's full.
It's same with my BYB responsibilities. It's starting to involve with my soccer and then how much I can do. So it is what it is. It's fun. We love being here though, and we cannot ever ask for a bit of a fun little bit of a League One, third, fourth kit season here. So because they keep releasing kits, League One.
It's a good day. It's a good kit day.
Good kit day.
Like, I was sad that I missed last week, and I'm so sorry for everybody who was really looking forward to me. But because there's got to be somebody, right? Somebody's up there like, oh, where's Fox?
Yeah.
I'm kind of okay that I missed last week.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, if you follow the Substack that I try to do with this as well, you notice I didn't do anything. I didn't post anything about last Friday because it was questionable, the kit quality overall. So
it's like, and the teams had uniforms on the field.
That's the best we can put it. But these teams have put it in style, and some of these you might have forgotten about, actually, and some of these are relatively new. So hopefully tonight's episode is a good one. But, as we always do here on the show, we got to give a massive, massive shout to these lovely people who support us via Patreon. So John Hunt, Frank Anthony, Christopher Cohn, Harry Austin, John Fuller, Michael Foots, Joshua Duder, Noah Telford, Alberto Aguilar, Jeremy Churchman, Stephen Howard, Ryan Lacara, Tim Knox, NFReg30, MOS, Kunal Patel, Ology Hedgehog, Andrew Towsley, Matt Peel, Ryan Smetzer, and as always, thank you to Goals.tv for sponsoring us. And yes, without their lovely support, we wouldn't be able to do what we do with or without Fox here from last Friday. We were still able to go on and produce some good content for you, even when teams lack it. So tonight's first kit is a rather interesting one, I'm going to say, from a kit perspective. And I think there are some fun thoughts on this one that could be, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So we're heading out to the northern borough or northern bit, I don't know, northern suburb, I don't know how to phrase it, north of New York City, and hitting up Westchester SC of League One and their new Metro Blackout kit. And we do actually have a little video here from Instagram, so check it out once I load it up. There it is.
You can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud, women walk, being kicked around since I was born. Never tolerate, I don't care, and you may look the other way, but we can try to understand and do your time, not make no man. Whether you're a brother away, you're a nothing, staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, you're staying alive, staying alive.
So yeah, that was the Metro Blackout kit from Westchester SC. And one of the things that I actually learned, obviously we, as teams expand and as we grow in as the USL, you learn more about areas. I didn't realize how close Westchester actually was to New York proper. And so when I saw this kit, my first instinct is, why do they have the New York skyline on the kit, right? And I looked at it, I'm like, it's almost a borough, but it's like north of the main boroughs, if that makes sense.
It's borough-esque.
It's borough-esque, yes. And so when I saw this, and then I looked at that, and it still made me question the usage of New York City in it. Just for the main fact, I love the New York City skyline. It's probably one of the best in the world. Is there nothing in Westchester?
Nope.
Is like, I'm looking at these photos here, and I see like majestic, like small towns. I see like some nice rivers, some forestry. They have like some coal mining. They got railroads. They have some row homes. They have like their own thing there. And I think using
New York City.
It's New York City. I mean, it's, since Andy taught this on top of my head, it's like, imagine Orange County using Los Angeles skyline, and they're very different. You don't do that. And I think it still might aesthetically look decent with what they did. It's just a question that I have outside of marketing. But I want to hear your thoughts, before I continue to ramble on too much.
I mean, I agree with you to a point, especially like when it's your name.
Yes.
So like if I started a team right here where I live, like so the right city FC or whatever.
Yeah.
I might dig into the St. Louis culture a little bit for a kit, because we had a jersey day today. I'm the only one wearing Premier League. The whole school, everybody's wearing St. Louis Blues, St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah.
Couple Battlehawk t-shirts. Only like one City t-shirt, and that kind of threw me off. But I had a lot of kids wearing their MLS Go stuff, and that was cute.
Yeah, to quite a few teams. Yeah.
Yeah, so like they all get their own team. So like I had a Vancouver's Whitecaps, like semi jersey. So it was cute. But like so, and like if we go outside of the area, like when my wife and I first met, she says she's from St. Louis.
Yeah.
And I feel like is that similar to what happens in Westchester? Like they're like, oh, I'm from Westchester. They're like, where? They're like, New York. Like, oh, cool. So like, are they digging into that a little bit? Probably. Is this a kit that they're trying to sell to people like us and outside the area? Probably.
Or maybe to even just New Yorkers, like who who are proper New Yorkers. Like not that Westchester isn't, but you know what I'm saying. It's like the idea of the USL kind of wants to attach to New York City. Westchester doesn't have New York in the name. Got to pull in that market with somehow type of marketing. Yeah.
It's okay. We have the Cosmos now.
Yep. Next year. But by the way, I did a quick little search of Westchester, and here are just some iconic little things of the county of Westchester that they could have used, maybe not to the same degree as using the New York skyline, but like
the New York skyline.
There is something out there, you know what I mean? And again, Westchester, So I'll leave it at that. Just sorry. Did I cut you off?
No.
Okay. So I'll just leave it at that. So outside of the New York or not used New York skyline on this kit, kind of conversation. This is better than Carolina Ascent's imaging put on.
Is that our standard now? It's better than Carolina Ascent.
No, it's kind of like Omaha's 311 kit that we saw. The one that was kind of made, I think, by a local artist for that local band. I think punk band than it was. We just didn't like the vibes; they looked too graphic arty. But yeah,
Right.
Carolina's that low bar. It basically, yeah, it's rising, and you got Carolina. You got two opposites of the spectrums. Both are bad.
Right.
And this falls somewhere in between Carolina and what we want in the middle, right? Line. And this inches towards it. It's a solid kit. I actually really like. I think we talked about this when their kits got released. I wanted to see a bit more design in the kits. I think there was a little bit of sublimation in the kits, but not as much.
Yeah, when you dig into the black areas at the top, it has the
Yeah.
Westchester W's kind of going through,
Yes.
which I do appreciate and I gave credit for on my scores.
Yes.
And that's something that they've kind of done throughout their kits this season. Like, I actually really like their more simple kits because they threw that in there.
Yes.
And so, like, it took a plain white kit, and you're like, oh, it has the W's throughout. That's kind of cool.
Right.
So, like, I gave a lot of credit to them for doing that. And that seems like, because they just released the third kit, which is this kit, maybe that's their tradition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of their thing that they're going to have in there. They're going to have the W's throughout and then a design around it.
Yeah. I still prefer, I mean, as much as I like that, I do with the W's, that the W's throughout, repeated, which is fine. I just like to see what this kit does without the style, and I think it would actually might have been maybe a little bit better, is you see this like little paint design added to it. So, with the blue and the yellow kind of thrown in.
Right. It's supposed to be like, not graphic, but like street paint, graffiti.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And you add a bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Creativity to a otherwise plain kit outside of that. Because I've always said this before, if you have the same pattern repeated over and over again, eventually the effect dies off. Even if it's a nice little effect, it will die off to me. What's it called? Oh, the law of diminishing return. You keep using it, eventually that will die off. And
Sure.
I'd like to see, maybe in this case, stick with that little bit, that streaky paint look. Maybe throw it into like accents on the shoulders or on the sides. That's what I like to see. And I like that they attempted to do that here compared to their home and away kit, which looks a little bit more standard. You know what I mean? Like what you did for home and away.
Traditional soccer. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, and that's fine if that's the route they want to go. And I will say, for a third kit though, however,
Yeah.
I like that they went with black. I don't know if I fully want them to continue using the blue and the yellow. I think it's a third kit. Have a little bit of fun, and I'm looking at Ford Madison, who we'll talk about a little bit later tonight, as an example of what to do for a third or fourth kit. You know what I mean?
Or fifth or sixth or eighth.
Right. But as Michael says, this is his favorite, Westchester kit, and I don't disagree. It's my favorite as well. I think it is the most creative out of all three that they've released.
I like this one a lot. I think it's really cool. I don't know if I could buy a Westchester kit for other reasons, but I do like this kit.
Yeah. I mean, I would vibe this as being a New York City man. I've always liked the city of New York, and I've longed to go back, and the skyline being put on it, might have to. But, so, I'll let you go ahead and start, Fots, with how you rated this.
So again, I really did enjoy this. I think overall it's a nice looking kit. And I feel like this is something that could be sold to people outside of the area. Like, to tourists and to people maybe just trying to represent their city.
Right.
But just looking straight at it, the graphics that you were talking about, the like spray paint in the background, it's giving me too much Canva vibe. Like I could type into Canva, New York skyline, put that there, and then layer it with the spray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the paint splashes. I've literally have done that with paint splashes. So, like I'm a Canva guy.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm not getting paid a lot of money to make jerseys.
Actually, I don't think Jordan paid any money to make jerseys.
I'm literally making no money off of my jersey design skills.
Exactly.
That shows how good I am. But they're making money from this. So aesthetically, I feel like it's kind of a 3 for me. Like I gave it a 3 just because of how not pleasing that bottom is for me. But I love the ideas behind this. So authenticity and tradition, this is what I was talking about earlier. I love the W's that they throw in through there.
Yeah.
I love that they're trying to incorporate their area.
Yeah.
Trying to reach out, bring some people in. It's like, you know what? There's not enough soccer teams in New York. Come check us out.
Right. I get that.
We had the city on our belly, which is a weird argument to have.
Yes.
So I did give a 4 for authenticity and tradition. Visual details and execution, again, I had to go down with the 3. Like, again, it's not that it's bad. It just feels like someone's really good at Canva. And I expect someone better to be doing professional kits, especially with Hummel.
Yeah.
And the innovation and impact, though, I did give it 4. Again, this is an inaugural season, and it's the 3rd kit. They came swinging. I feel like they hit maybe a good double. You know what I mean? So it's
It did
definitely not
sell
a
out,
home
by
run.
the way.
Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. So again, overall, I do like this. I know I feel like I'm dogging it, but if you look at the scores, I did better than Brett.
Yeah, he did. And my score, you'll see where I dogged it here. So Fox's 3.5 is a good, very good 3.5 for a 3rd kit. For me, design and aesthetics, I like the black with the blue and yellow. I think this kit did not need the skyline put on, is how I'm going to phrase it. It almost reminds me of what a 3rd kit would look like for Boca Juniors with the blue and yellow. And that street vibe, it almost reminds me of something that I would see there. And I like that type of, usually what they produce. So I think lean into the blue and yellow like prominently. And I think you would get some good stuff there from Westchester. So I like what I saw aesthetically. So I gave it a 4. When it comes to authenticity and tradition, I give it a 2. And this is being harsh, but I don't like the idea of putting in the closest city to you, essentially,
Right.
like as your main focal point of what I usually want to say for authenticity tradition is your local area. Now, if they wanted to go with a local train station to New York, they want to do something there about Westchester. Like, it's a 3rd kit. Go out they did it on, I think it was the home kit, the white one, where they actually had the bridge kind of supplemented in the background.
Yeah.
That's Westchester. They're not New York. Westchester is distinct from New York. Yes, they're in the same region, probably same what's the word? Census area, whatever you want to call it, for like statistics, same geographical area. But they're different, and your name says so. Otherwise, you would be the New York Rochester FC or SC or something, like the New York, New Jersey Cosmos. I'm gonna keep calling them that, even though they're just a Cosmos. I'm gonna keep calling them the New York, New Jersey Cosmos.
Forever. What is their name?
Yeah. So yeah, I give it a harsh 2. I think that is just something that's weird to me. It doesn't sit right with me.
Like, again, I come from an area where I kind of get it, but I do agree. Like, if I'm the right city, whatever's FC, and I put a St. Louis thing on me, like, does it make sense? No.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And I just don't like that. It seems weird to me. Yeah, as Michael said, it's the North Jersey Cosmos of Patterson, New Jersey. I love that name so much.
United.
Yes, United.
United FC.
United FC. But back to this kid and back to away from the Cosmos. I'll have some fun with them here this weekend. But some visual details. I think the details on everything looks good. I just feel like it looks slightly slightly weird to me visually having the skyline with the paint in the background on a black kit. I think it looks a little cluttered at the bottom. But I did like, so I think that hurts the execution on my part. But the overall detailing of what was put on the kit looks great. I love the spray paint look. The W's all across. Everything else looks pretty flawless. It also is quite bottom heavy. I think that hurts a little bit of the execution.
That's why I said, like, well, we have New York on my belly. Like, it's very just belly focused.
It's pretty much a belly kit is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to, like, if you're one of the people who like to roll up their kits, so when you have tops, I don't know who would do that. You could, I guess. You would never know that there's actually a design on this. So, but I do think the innovation impacts the solid 4. This thing sold out. It was a limited edition jersey. It was a blackout. Blackout. Okay, sorry. Quick little thing. It's called a Metro Blackout, but the crest isn't blacked out, and it's not like a that Borussia Dortmund coal miners kit that they released a few years ago. It was like black on black on black, and like pretty much a blackout kit. What you'd expect. Everything's black, like all across. Just saying with the naming. Anyways, with the innovation, yeah, I give it a 4. The thing sold out. It did well. And I think this is easily the best kit that they have this year. And I did like what they did with the paint strokes down below. And a better way to implement a skyline that isn't theirs, debatable, onto your kit that isn't,
I have an argument for it. From their area, they could probably see the New York skyline,
but not see the Empire State Building like this.
They could see a Empire State Building at some point, maybe. That's my argument for it.
We'll go with it. So with my 3.25 overall, Fox's 3.5, we did a solid 3.38. And in this case, it was being sold for $95. That's just a solid kit value of $35.53. Not anything.
Bad. Kind of in the middle. Yeah.
Kind of in the middle. But if you're, obviously, if this is your vibe, this is definitely something that is worth it to you. And if it's not your vibe, pull it out to sale. Well, in this case, you wouldn't. So.
Too bad you don't get it.
Yeah, too bad. So, yeah, this is a pretty solid attempt. I want to see more of this from Westchester and less of what they released for the home and away kits. So.
But I feel like they're listening to you. They went simple, and then they came out fun for the third kit. So
they did, which is usually all I ask for. I will take a boring home and away with a fun third kit all day. Fair. If that is like the one that I'm gonna like, you have your tradition, you have your whatever, it's an away, and then you have your bam, here's some fun. So we'll leave it at that. But it's already 23 minutes in, and we only done one kit. So and we have some bangers tonight. And so this has been the Westchester SC's Metro Blackout kit. So up next here on our list, I actually just mentioned them in that previous segment, and we are heading up to the good folks at Forward Madison, who happily brought in the BYB when we played them in the USL Cup and tailgated up with us. The Forward Madison, the Flock kit, which, listen, my initial thoughts on this one, they finally did a Flamingo kit.
Right.
How have they not done a Flamingo kit until now?
And isn't this designed by their supporter group, right? Hence
the Flock's the supporter group. It says right here, head of the Pluman Pride, ahead of the match day, Bree Stevens. This is a match-worn kit has been designed by the club's independent supporter group, the Flock, in collaboration with the group. $5 of every kit will be sold to donate to the Flock Soccer Foundation, designed to make soccer more accessible to youth in Madison.
So you can buy this kit and it's a tax write-off. Haha.
$5 of it will be a tax write-off?
Yeah. But like, first of all, besides the fact that it's for a cool cause, it's a cool kit.
Yeah.
Like when I first saw it, so I think somebody posted it on our Discord, and I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, okay, it's like a fire kit. But like I put it, like, I looked at it from here, I'm like, interesting.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to like look at it. When you actually sit there and look at it, you see the feathers throughout. Scroll through perfect. You see it on the shoulders. You see it in the detail. I think they have a really zoomed in photo of the like the chest or back or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. So like you
look
can,
at that.
yeah, like even the no, what the color I'm going to say the white areas, the plain areas. There's
Yeah.
still fine detailed feathers throughout the entire kit, and it's beautiful. Like this is art, and it's not a piece of art that they put in a square and put it on the middle of the shirt. Like
Like,
this is so well designed, and it's not just a
yeah.
plain pattern feather.
Mm-hmm.
It-
Yeah, like the kit is the art, right? Like the kit
Yes.
became the canvas for this art, and not the art was put onto the kit. And I think this is amazing. Also, just like again, this is a flamingo kit from a team that is nicknamed the Flamingos. Like, it's in their crest.
Their badge, yeah, their badge is a flamingo. Their whole
Yeah.
thing is like a play on
Flamingos.
thing with flamingos. So
Yeah.
the fact that how many years have they been around? Like,
I don't even know at this point. Probably 6,
right.
7.
And they come out with at least 6 or 7. Oh God, weird. If anybody works with teenagers, your head just said, these
Yeah.
guys.
6 years old, 2019.
Yeah. So, and they usually come out with 6 to 8 kits a year. And so the fact that they hadn't hit a
Yeah.
flamingo with 37 kits that they've come out with so far
Strange.
is crazy. So we're very happy that they came out with this.
Yeah.
So
And-
I guess you can
and-
show our
yeah.
scores. Yeah.
Yeah, like flat 5s. Like it is what it is. Okay, that actually bothers me that I.
Yeah, I was to say, how come you got the double 0 and the rest of us are over
I'm
there?
I'm the main host. I did the
You know
double
who I
zero.
am?
I set it up.
5.
You need
Fox sounds
me.
like is it a 5?
It's a 5. So yeah, honestly, this thing's everything that we're looking for, right? Specifically for a 4th kit. Its colors are just like the kit itself is something that takes in beautiful design. Like you follow the script in this case of a flamingo. So you get the colors. So you get the black sleeves, even like with the feathers that you see on a flamingo. I love that little attention of detail. You have like 6 different colors, I think, if not even more colors on this kit being used to really go with the what you would see from a flamingo. That is, and they basically leaned. It's like they decided we're gonna take this flamingo and we're gonna make that perfect onto a kit, and just like screw the kit part. We're gonna make it like a cool flamingo like thing, and then let's transfix that, make it look even better onto a kit. Really elevate the design, and I think this is the perfect one of the perfect encapsulations of what I expect a 4th or 3rd kit to be. Honestly,
Yeah, agreed. And I love the fact that they didn't go with like, oh, flamingos are pink. Like go with this. Like this is the actual color of a flamingo, which I know, yes, they are pink, but they're not just plain pink and that's it. So, so copy and paste what you said, and then add the fact that I like that it's like the natural pale pink.
yes.
This is definitely a pickup, ASAP.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is easily a pickup, and like, let's say adult medium, because I'm a medium, so somehow $90. Okay, that's actually a pretty solid price for arguably one of the best kits you'll see in the USL this year. Arguably one of the top 10 from our list, and like. Listen, besides, like, anytime you see teams collaborating with their supporter group,
Yes.
collaborating with local artists, essentially
Yes.
outside collaborations, you see some of the best looking stuff.
Easily.
Because, like, I don't want to say it this way, but like when you have a group of people in like I want to say like a boxed room, they're like, we want this like idea, and they tell a designer to go and make it. And this feels more like, hey, designer, go do something cool, and then let's take it. And like you did that inspiration. Like if you talked with our friend Austin there, you like
First thing I thought of, I was about to say something.
Yeah. Like you get that inspiration and then let the creatives do their creatives. And this is an example of that. And it's just beautiful, beautiful kits. So
yeah, the first thing I thought of was when Austin was talking about when they were designing the kits for
Seattle.
Yes, thank you. Like they went to West Seattle and they learned about it. And like I feel like this is coming from the people who are living there. They're the supporters. They're the soul of a team.
Yep.
If you don't have supporters, you don't have a team.
Yeah. And they're like, we want a flamingo kit, so let's make a flamingo.
Yeah, they obviously found a good artist who put this together well.
Right. It wouldn't surprise me if our friend Mark Crosby was involved. He loves Ford Madison. So, and he was a humble guy, or is.
Yeah.
I can't remember. So wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, and given that this is a perfect 5 and it's a $90 kit, this is a high value for 55.56. I don't think it's top 10 worthy based off the price, given some other kits we've done this year. But
yeah,
this is a solid pickup, honestly. Like, I wish my birthday was just a little bit later, so not going to add this to my list.
I mean, Christmas is coming up, so
but I not saved money for my wife's birthday, so
right. Well, that's the thing. Like my gift list, it's how I online shop.
Yeah,
because that way I can online shop, and I can put it on that list, and it's like I bought it. I will never get this shirt. You know, like I want this jersey a lot.
Yeah.
If somebody from Fort Madison is hearing this, please, I want this jersey a lot. But I can't afford it. I'm a teacher. I'm a coach. I have twin 3-year-olds that are in preschool. So, like, we're paying for that. Yeah. So, like, we definitely cannot sit there and afford it. And I love the fact that they used their fans to do the photo shoots.
And to show people in all different shapes and sizes and kind of how it would look on you. You know, we have, like, that's just always fun to see. Like imagine being a supporter, like, hey, I did the model for a kit.
Right. Cool. You got to do that.
I did for the BYB a little bit. Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm. It was fun.
I know it wasn't the 11. It wasn't the official, but you kind of got to do that.
I did, yes. So yeah, and also with this kit, as people don't do this, like there's just more and more details in this. I just look really good with the coloring. Like honestly, like the color, like the cuffs. The collar looking like 2 different colors, the little details and everything. Like, this kit is just what we want to look for. The great amount of details in the feathering, the great amount of details in every little bit and piece in the coloring is flawless. We can't ask for better. So.
No, this is what I've been waiting for from Ford Madison. They always come out with some amazing killer every year.
Yep. And this is it.
Yeah, we've been waiting for it.
Because there have been a lot of good ones, and I think the Tilt kit was pretty damn good. I will say.
Kit. But that's a full kit.
It is. But as I said, that was more of a cool uniform than a kit. Or however you want to phrase it. The kit, the jersey, the kit itself was less than the whole. Whatever made sense. But this is their killer. So Ford Madison, we always love it. We always appreciate the effort that you make other teams jealous of your kit game. And rightfully deserve the name Ford Madison Fashion Club. I don't care what the haters say. I am here for fashion. So, I love it.
Ford Madison Fashion Club.
Yeah, let's do it. I love it. So that is the Ford Madison FC, the Flock kit. We absolutely love it. And it's joined the Fives Club.
I have my template made up for all my. So like once we're done with the season, I'm gonna mail them to the teams.
You're gonna mail them all?
Mailing. Yeah, whatever their mailing addresses on it, they're gonna get certificates in the mail.
Hell yeah! I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, just saying. Speaking of mail-in stuff,
this is gonna be a weak transition.
I know it is, but if you like some of the stuff that we've done on the show here, we do have some fun giveaways that we are doing right now. You should be able to see it in the description down below. Some fun giveaways from our good friends at a Time Outfitters that we will be mailing to you if you're a chosen winner. We got some stuff from even Louisville City as well. We got a bunch of these, including the Dallas Burn of MLS. We have some Toluca, probably some Monterey somewhere in there. We have a whole bunch.
I'm
of
actually kind of
wristbands.
upset because I literally lost like all the ones that were mine.
Oh,
I
no.
can't find either. Like it's been. I got a Canada one.
Hey.
So
yeah, we'll have a whole bunch of things offering to give y'all, and even some other kits. So if you like to stay informed with some of the fun giveaways we do, please be sure to like and subscribe to this content to stay up to date, and to fill out the form down below for the opening for the live draw on October 2nd, which will be our season finale. So, okay, so. Yeah, up next is our third kit of the night, and we're gonna head out to one of our favorite areas in. Yeah, you have a little soccer ball right there. One of our favorite soccer areas, and that is the San Francisco area. And we're hitting up one of the more classic and almost well-known clubs in the U.S. and hitting up SF Glens in their kits of the past. Kits. So, listen, it is a white kit. Yes, it is. It looks hella stylish, though. I'm just going to say it. I don't care if it's white. That throwback crest looks great. Guinness on it. Come on, you can't be too upset about that.
Can't wear it to work, but
like that's such a cool sponsor. And just like the accents on the collar and the cuff made this look like a good traditional kit. Like there's plain white that we've seen, and then they're just simple white like this. And I think this is 100% better of a kit design than just white kit. You know,
this is crispy.
Yes,
that's crispy white.
Yes. And there is a bit of sublimated pattern down here, but like you see it right here. You see this bit of pattern.
I always talk about this. I don't know if it's supplemented or if it actually is embossed, but it has that embossed look.
Yes.
Throughout it.
And you can see their SF across.
Yeah. And that fine detailing is definitely what I like, especially when it is a plain white t-shirt. But Correct. It's so crispy, and they did that fine detailing that it saves it a bit to me.
Correct. And all the men's and all us men, we cannot buy it. Because all the men's sizes are gone. But yeah, this is just a solid away kit here from the Glens, and like it just looks like a proper kit of old, and I think that's kind of the idea that they're going for here. This is supposed to be like something that's kind of what they've done. The Glens have done since 1960, and like it's just kind of who they are. They just kind of have this white, crisp look, and even their home kits, they just tend to have that crisp feel to them.
Yeah, crisp is the best way I could describe. The Glens kits.
Crisp and clean.
Yeah, crispy clean. Krispy Kreme donuts.
Crispy Clean, a new company that cleans
crispily. So I'll jump into my scores here.
Yeah.
Design and aesthetics, like when you look at this, like you're like, that is a clean kit. That's a 4 for me. There could have been other things that make it cooler to me. It is hard to see. I mean, that's the point of it. The detailing throughout. That's the point of it. It's supposed to be a detail that you can't really just see, but that would have made it like a 5 to me. For authenticity and tradition, 4. This is what we come to expect from San Francisco. We talked about it last year. Talked about it this year. Probably talk about it next year. Is it just a white t-shirt? Yes, but it has the detailings throughout, and it has like that green just pops. I feel like it's a different green. I'm sure it's just like a traditional Kelly green, but it still feels like their green. Like if I see a Glens kit, I expect to see like this green a part of it. So I don't know why to me, but it feels like their green.
Yeah, I agree.
Visual details and execution. I mean, I had to give it a 5 because I know that sounds weird because like it's a white shirt, but they have so much detailing throughout it that you can't see. And I feel like they execute that you can't plainly see, and how they executed that, I think it's killer. Like this is what I love in a white shirt.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Then innovation and impact, I give a 1 because it's a white shirt. And I've seen it embossed stuff throughout it. I love it, but it is a white shirt. I love the piping on all the colors and the cuffs and stuff. All the colors, the color and all the cuffs. But it is just a white shirt. It's a lot of stuff. Like I feel like I was pooping on another one, and they got the same score, and I'm loving on this one, and it got the same score. But this is a 3.5 for me. I was pooping on Westchester, and I got a 3.5, and I'm loving on the Glens, and they got a 3.5.
Hey, one kit, they just different types of designs, and like they're just different kits. And in this case, mine's a little bit harsher story, as y'all come to used to. So like design and sets, y'all know I personally love a white kit, so I would love to have this kit, but like it's still only a 3 design and aesthetics wise. Like it's not going to blow your socks off, but I'm gonna always take a white kit. I will always have one that just looks crisp and clean. Something that's over the top. That's like, hey, here's all the color. Hey, here's all the crisp stuff. Like, you really see some of the details. This one's more of a subtle look, so I think 3 is fine for me. For authenticity and tradition, though, this is kind of white kits are not their thing, but them looking this way with the white kit is their thing. And it's been their tradition since 1960, so I gave them a 4 there. For their authenticity and tradition, it is kind of who they are and kind of what they've done. It's kind of like, I don't know, throwing X team that's 100 years old always has a white simple kit as their away kit. Bam, that's
Real
it.
Madrid did that. They're known as
that's their home kit. Yeah,
but
that's their home kit. That's it.
They had I think it was 100-year anniversary. Like literally, it was just like they had the badge. It was whited out.
Yep.
Literally everything was on it. They had the players' names and stuff and numbers in white font or white coloring. You couldn't see it, but I mean that was what they had back then. You just wore a white shirt. Hopefully, everybody had the same shirt.
Yeah, but yeah, so this is them. Visual details, though, Fox, I'm going to disagree with you on this one.
Fair,
yes,
fair.
But I think we've kind of done this before with sublimated stuff. I don't fully see that as detailing to the same degree that you do. So I gave it a solid 3 here. Yes, this is sublimated. It's still, I think, a lovely touch. And I think some of the other stuff on this kit is absolutely lovely. But I don't know if there's enough for me to give this closer to a 4 in details. I think I could lean towards a 4 with how they did the execution of this look overall, but I can't give it too much more than that. So I give it a 3.
Fair.
This is where it hurt for this team. This kid, like for most of it, you're like, oh, it's a solid 3, maybe 3.5. Like Fox gave it. I give it a 1 for innovation impact. Like, come on, it is a simple white kit. Like, it is what it is, and it's not what it's not, and it's just a 1. So that really hurt the score for me.
Same. Like it was like Kelly at 4, 4, 5, 1.
Yeah.
Like this would have been like a mid-4 shirt.
But it's just that there's nothing else to it.
But it's a white shirt. Like again, it's clean, it's classic, it's nice. I like the embossed looks throughout the detailing, but
that's it.
You got to get what you get. You're not going to throw a fit.
Yep. Hey, good rhyme. And so my 275 with Botch's 3.5, we did a solid 3.13, and being sold at a nice $65. You did a 48.08 kit value. Men, we're out of luck, but women's cut still available. So,
And that's good for second place today in kit value.
yeah, I mean, it's that price, man. $65. You cannot beat that, no matter how boring or how whatever you thought about this.
This is I would rock, especially like, not to be stereotypical, but this is such a clean, like St. Patrick's Day. So that you're not bluntly wearing green like everybody else is.
Yeah.
But then you're in this crisp white kit. You just got it out of the wash and nice, just a little bit of bleach in the wash to make sure it's nice and bright.
Yes.
You're just rocking it.
Yes. Yeah.
This is,
honestly, I just need a Glens kit to wear on St. Patty's Day.
Right.
That's all I need. Home or away, St. Glens, I need it in contact with y'all. So I got to make this happen.
Are we allowed? We're really close friends with another San Francisco team. Are we allowed to be?
We're friends with everybody as long as they're not, here's my curse word, pieces of shit towards us. So we're friends with everybody. So this has been the KitSZN. This has been SF Glens Kits of the past kit. Really well, simple white kit. And it is what it is. So thank you for that one, SF Glens. Moving on to our fourth kit of the night. And this time we're going to hit it to a team who we continue to have high expectations for based off their name, their marketing, and who's their manufacturer. And this is probably their best kit that they've released this year in terms of overall design aesthetic. If you don't, whatever. So up next, and this is the Portland Bangers Away Kit, also known as the St. John's Bridge Kit. So you can kind of see that this kit probably does the best job of using their main colors. Because I think a lot of the other ones use a little bit more of their like secondary colors, kind of in like a weird little, almost like 1990 styrofoam cup style. And this looks more like what you expect from a soccer kit. You have that predominant green, which looks really good, with the pink accents. Like that, the collar looks amazing. I love that color combination. Those colors look great together. And if you look a little bit further into this photo, why are you not clicking? It's not clicking. If you look a little bit more into this photo, you can see the outline of the St. John's Bridge there in Portland. This is the only kit that has any sort of resemblance to their city outside of just some fun little design on their kits. And I like that. And I love it, personally.
The rest of the kits that they came out with were very just kind of go-to soccer kits, utilizing some of their colors and stuff like that.
And damn good colos.
Yeah, nice colors, like good, clean, classic kits. And I feel like this is a kind of a nod to that as well.
Yeah.
But I like that they represented their city a little bit with it. But, I mean, overall, you have the kind of comic style dots.
Yes.
Going through. Is that not the best way to describe that? 1950s comic style dots, and it's cool. It's nice. I don't know. I just came in with so much expectation, like you talked about. They came in and they're like, "We're the Portland Bangers. Our mascot is a super creepy sausage
who I love
with dreadlocks, and he twerks." And I'm like, I'm here for it.
Right.
This is the American shenanigans that we need to see in this sport. And then their jerseys came out, and they were just nice, clean, classic kits. I'm like, okay.
Where's the chaos?
Yeah, where's the chaos?
Where's the weirdness?
So I do like this kit a lot.
Yes.
I I don't know. Maybe we'll get some crazy stuff next year. Maybe they went simple this year to come in and show like, hey, I know we're weird, but we're still a legitimate team.
Right.
And next year we'll be like, yeah, we're weird and
Hey, the only thing I ask for is if they want to go that professional look while being weird off the pitch is have a funky, vibrant, off-color like third kit. Like, please. I love the idea of having a third kit with just like whatever colors are in this. So like black and purple or something. I don't know.
yeah,
Have fun
purple,
with
more
it.
purple. Everybody should be purple.
No, but that would contrast to the pink and the green here. So,
Purple.
I'm gonna dive. I don't know. I'm gonna dive into my scores here. As I said, I really like the overall aesthetic of this. I think that green and the pink combination looks great, and it's the best pairing of that color combination across their collection. So I give it a solid 4. When it comes to authenticity and tradition, yes, they did put on the bridge there, and I gave it a solid 3. I couldn't give it much more to just kind of hint at a little bit there, and there's really not a lot of tradition, so it kind of bounced out to a solid 3. From the visual details and execution, I probably could have given this a little bit of a 4 due to the, as Fox put it, the comic book nature of kind of some of those like the dots there. It looks very comic booky, and I kind of appreciate that detailing on top of everything else. So but for me, it's a 3. And innovation and impact, I like what they did with the comic books little dots. So I give it a solid 3. That's something that's a little bit different. That's something that I normally see. So I give it overall a 3.25. Pretty straightforward, clean kit there, and easily the best of the bunch for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. I give it a little bit more love. Design and aesthetics, I give it a 4. I liked looking at this shirt. It's a cool looking shirt. I like it. Authenticity and tradition. I was the same way. Like I was thinking of 4 a little bit because they are representing the city and like the actual city that they're in. Cough, cough. But I just couldn't get myself to a 3 past a 3. Visual details and execution, I give a 4. I really like the detailing of the bridge. That's what kind of pushed me up for the detailing is the bridge. But I like the dots throughout it. I thought that was real cool. I like the sleeves detailing in the color. Still have like the green. It's not just a pink color. They have the green at the top of it as well. So I like that. And then innovation impact, I gave it 3. Like you said, I feel like this is this kit that finally like hit the colors on the head and utilized everything. So overall, it was a 3.5 from me.
Solid 3.5. Honestly, yeah.
Again, it's been a 3.5 day.
It really has. It really has. And so we got another 3.38 overall. But this one is actually at a price of $99. So we did a tip value of a 34.09. Wait for sales. But this is arguably my best one. But the other ones are great polos if you can.
Yes. Like I went like for the money wise, I don't think I would jump into the Portland bangers yet until they're on Christmas sales type thing.
Yep.
But this one is, if you're like a fun, crazy collector, kind of like these guys are, this would be the one to pick up. But if you like clean, classic, fruity kits, the other 2 are probably what you want to pick up. But I would suggest picking up a Portland Bangers kit.
I would agree with that. Yes.
They have a little bit of everything for everybody.
Just a little bit.
Right.
Just a wee bit. So I like this from Portland. Please keep it up. And we want to see a little bit more from you in the St. John's Bridge kit. Now, onto what honestly kind of snuck on us a little bit. Kind of forgot about us. Honestly, to be honest, this whole team kind of snuck underneath the radar. We very much forgot about their away kit, which we'll get to at a later date. And
it's on the list. I see it right there.
Yeah, at a later date, it'll be talked about. And this one is their third kit, which is one of the best in the USL that kind of got overslept on. So, without further ado, this is the AV Alta Spirit of the Valley kit. Now, listen. Say what you want about it. Say that it reminds you of the Pacific FC and their kit that they had a few years ago, which was absolutely amazing. Their indigenous kit. I don't care. This is straight fire. Just like inject this into my veins. And this is just utterly amazing. Like, I love the coloring. Even the sponsors allowed to have like space back here. And
right, like they're just throughout it though. They're like a part of it.
Yeah. And like it has that Latino old like Aztec kind of like design to it. And I absolutely love that. Like you can see it here. And like this looks so good. Like this team looks great. Like from an aesthetic perspective, it has that like forest green and almost like a tan color, but also a bit of a gold to their colors. And it just looks so aesthetically pleasing. And they put forth some effort in their design. And it's just a great combination, honestly.
Yeah. I absolutely love this kit so much. And it gives me that feeling that like, because there's something that I love about Mexico kits.
Yes.
But I can't buy Mexico kits.
Same.
Because I'm American. No, just because like I'm a huge U.S. soccer supporter that I feel weird. Like I can't buy any other country. The only one I might argue is like I do have a Canada jersey, and because it's Mark Anthony K, and he gave it to me. I didn't even buy it. And then also like probably like a Jamie Vardy England shirt. Those would be the only two that like I can argue. I can't wear, like I don't wear Germany kits. I don't wear anything. Like I only wear like US international wise. I only wear USA kits. This kit gives me that ability to do that.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it. Like you were talking about all the detailings throughout it, but then even the sponsors like are a part of the kit. And it just has so much love that was put into this that I appreciate so much.
Yeah. And this is just like, here's what they describe this kit to be. And this would be the way, the kind of best phrase, kind of how we like it. It reminds me of that Oakland Roots kit that they released last year. The desert carries the stories of many cultures, each shaping the Antelope Valley, from the earliest people to all who carried those stories forward. This kit honors our history, blending sacred patterns with earthy tones and bold energy to reflect our fans' pride and passion. Connects past and present, carrying forward a legacy of resilience, unity, and pride in the place that will always bring us back home. Like, I love that. It's so cool. It's such a fun vibe that it just looks good, man. Like,
I do wish shorts were more that darker green, but
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But that's what we're looking at. So, but
no,
the shorts come out a little too extra greeny green for me.
A little bit, but honestly, who cares about the shorts? So
yeah, like you'll look at my score and see I did not care about the shorts when I was grading.
Nope, never.
The only shorts that matter was the forward Madison ones,
because those ones were actually very unique and really cool, and they had an Argyle pattern. That's cool as shit. Anyways, yeah, this shit's perfect. Straight up, perfect. This is
easy.
Probably one of the best episodes in terms of kit ratings that we've done like most of the year.
Especially compared to last week.
Yes, this is the much needed refresher. Like these kits are amazing. They're all well thought out. They're outside of the Glens and Portland. The 3 USL kits are all 3rd or 4th kits, which means there's extra effort put into them to be unique. And I think that just provides for what we are looking for here on KitSZN, which are good-looking kits that honor their area, and they just look phenomenal and crisp, no matter how good or well they did it. It looks great. So, I don't have any other words for this AV Alta kit. You got anything, Fox?
Made with love.
Made with love.
Brings everybody back.
It does. So, this has been the AV Alta Spirit of the Valley kit, which has a kit value of a 43.48. So, love it. Really good stuff there from AV Alta. That pretty much wraps up tonight's episode before we get into our final stages here at the end. Once again, I want to reiterate here very quickly, if you are interested in some free stuff from At a Time Outfitters and the team on the wrong side of the river in Louisville City, you can get some things. You can sign up in a form sheet down below and thought you're interested. Tell us which options you want to be a part of on the live draw here on October 2nd as we try to wrap up KitSZN before teams continue to release 5th and maybe 6th kits. So,
yeah, forward Madison.
And New Mexico, they released 4 this year as well.
They usually end up with 12 of the same kit.
Yeah, so, they do.
Or Vegas did back in the day. They just tweak something and they're like, no, here's this week's kit.
Right. I'm glad they didn't do that. I feel like if they would have done that, we would have had here's this week's Vegas kit, and just no, sorry.
Vegas segment on Tuesdays.
Right. So, but as we always like to do here on KitSZN, it's kid show off time. So I'm gonna head to go myself first, and I'm rocking Brooklyn FC. This is their inaugural away kit.
Yeah.
Last year. This shit looks really good. I absolutely love it. It always looks so good. And my wife likes it. As I say, if my wife likes it, then it's good. Also, it has one of the best sponsors in the world at Liquid Death. It's just a can of water, but it's Liquid Death that gives you life. I love it. So this is just a fun vibe that I think Brooklyn's really tried to lean into. Just simple, but just kind of classy, and I love it. So what you rocking, Fox?
I got my boys from Leicester. Today was Jersey Day at school for homecoming week.
Yeah.
For the district, but we're blue and gold as well for Wright City. So I wanted to wear something that was still kind of rocking the blue and gold.
Kind of.
So yeah, I think this is 16-17. The year after we won the Premier League. The cool details, you can actually feel these dots throughout and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is back when I would get my name customized on the back. So got the Fox 14 on the back. So yeah, my boys from Leicester actually doing pretty decent in the championship this year.
It's a championship. They'll keep yo-yoing,
I honestly, with so many players that left, and actually so many players that went to Wrexham.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was funny. It's okay, you're going to go to Wrexham. But they got Connor Cody, who got an on goal, and our goalie, who sucked. So I was like, I don't know. They chose some interesting choices. Can't wait to watch that next season of Welcome to Wrexham. Because now I actually know some of the players before the season starts.
Yeah. Hey, well, whatever. You look good in the kit because I love them with a little bit more of the gold. I like them with the blue and the gold, not just blue and some white. I've noticed some of their kits. I like it when they lean into the gold. So
you get a little playing with the white.
Yeah, it's a little bit. So awesome. Well, thanks for everyone who's able to tune in. It's been great. And as always, if you like what we see, please, as I always say, like, subscribe, follow us on Spotify. This will be uploaded here this week, before this weekend. And stay tuned for next week, and we'll have continually provide more and more content for y'all. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you next week.
We love you.
Yes. Night.